My dad is going to kick me out tomorrow if a DNA test shows that I am not his biological son, and my older brother is being an absolute jerk about it, and all my whole family has to say is that I should start packing my bags. My dad and I never had a close relationship growing up, him always preferring my 17M older brother, Junior 20M. Junior always had preferential treatment compared to the two of us, always the golden child, and always could do no wrong. I was always the scapegoat, always mistreated, always forgotten between the two. Our grandfather started and ran a very successful business in the area, and before he passed left it, and a substantial amount of money in a trust to be inherited by all legitimate grandchildren. Grandfather didn't like our mother much, which I will get into. Our dad has a job in the business, but no real power or authority in it, just job security at the company. Well, last weekend my dad was digging through some old boxes and found my mom's old diaries, and it turns out she had an affair over 20 years ago that ended just under 10 years ago when the affair partner passed away in a car crash. After much arguing and turmoil, my parents agreed to stay together, but only if me and Junior took DNA tests, and depending on the results, they kicked the bastard out. Since the agreement, we've been to the labs, my dad's gone to a lawyer to draft papers, whatever that means, and my brother's harassment has been worse than ever, entering my room with a "Hey there, bastard." I've asked my mom to stand up for me, but she's refused and just says I need to be strong and that's it. We should be getting the test results back in tomorrow, and my best friend's dad has agreed to take me in. I can't take it. What should I do? Commenter. Move out. Even if it comes back with your legal father, he is making it clear you are unwanted. Don't do anything that would force you out of the company. That is why your brother is being a total jerk. He wants to get the money, and if you go total no contact, he might be able to rob you. If you are your legal parent's child, contact the lawyers of your grandfather to see what you can get to pay for school. The best revenge is to live a great life without them in it. I know this sucks. Get some professional help with dealing with this. The emotional trauma of this will linger for decades. Update, 3 years later. My parents never got along with me, 21M, they clearly favored my half-brother Junior. My dad was especially harsh, since he wasn't what I considered an ideal son. My grandparents started a fairly successful small HVAC business in our area, and my father has a job there, but no real power, with the actual business ownership belonging to a trust. My grandfather didn't trust my father with financial decisions. 3 years ago, my dad found some old diaries my mom had, and in them she detailed an affair that went on until the affair partner died 12 years ago in a car wreck. They argued for days, precisely because the trust that owns the business will be going to only biological grandchildren. My grandfather hated my mom and suspected her of fooling around. My parents agreed to reconcile if Junior and I took DNA tests. Both Junior and my dad were sure I would not biologically be related and they would get to kick the bastard out. Well, 3 years ago we went to the lab, went to a lawyer's office, and the tests came in. I was my father's son, Junior was not. What's more is the house we live in was also to go to only biological grandchildren, and my birthday was coming up. My father was subdued on the drive home, but Junior was still mouthy. My father, to his credit, tried to mend fences that night. He looked awful, he cried, he begged for forgiveness. He asked what he could do to start making things up. I said kick the bastard out. My parents begged, pleaded for me to try anything but that. Set up family counseling, get us fixed. I wouldn't budge. I pointed out they were fully ready to kick me out that night if I wasn't my father's son. My father kicked Junior out that night, but he was doing it full of tears. I must confess, my relationship with my parents did not get better. My father acts like a broken man, and my mother is just silent. Honestly, they should have divorced long ago, but they don't argue anymore. I started working at the family business, going to college on the side. My parents are outright timid around me now. My father would try to spend time with me, but I brush him off. Lately, they would both ask if I was willing to have the three of us contact Junior and have all of us mend fences. I keep refusing, and ask if it were me, would you even be asking? My mentor at my grandfather's business knows the situation and has asked me if I'm doing this because I want to hurt them or if I want to avoid being hurt. Commenter. I wonder who the grandfather thought the bio-grandkid was, or if his will was just pure spite for the mother.